Yeah, first of all, my name Kamal, so you can call me Kamal. So I am a computer vision engineer who is working in one of the reputed company like E&Y. So I work with a lot of companies like Microsoft, Deloitte, and a lot of startup companies as well. And I was teach almost like more than 1,000 plus students in the field of data science, data analysis, and artificial intelligence. I will be sharing you my GitHub profile, so you can go through that. Like what was the blogs that I am going to write. So I used to write a blogs also for different kind of locations. Like I used to write the blogs for USA people, UK people, for the Stanford college. So different kind of organizations. I used to write the blogs on data science and data analysis and artificial intelligence. Again, you can see my skill sets, experience, the companies which I work. There are a lot of companies which I didn't need to add the experience here due to some kind of sharing purpose, and also the projects, the skills, and the recommendation. Like I have teach lot of students. So what recommendations they are giving me, and what recommendations I have given for them, who are the best students. So all this kind of thing you can see in my profile, in my LinkedIn profile. I think my team will be sharing with you that. And if needed, you can study about my blogs if needed to get the more knowledge. And also my work, complete end-to-end work in my 7 plus years of experience, all the work, and the achievements, like which is coming from the Google company, whatever the work that I have worked for them in a client point of view, the achievements also you can see. So everything, this is an overview about myself. So okay, so I will just give a brief about, like, I have 7 plus years of experience only in the field of data science, data analysis, and artificial intelligence. I'm not talking about the remaining things like Java. I work with C, C++, Java, .NET, C Sharp. Like all the modules I covered in my entire span of 12 years of experience. When coming to data, I work with almost 7 plus years of experience. Like now, currently, I'm doing some kind of R&D, research and development, for integrating data science and AI for a lot of hospital based like health domains with this company, tied up with this company. Okay, so I'm the one who is going to teach you the data related stuff. So first of all, I just want to tell you, like, there are a lot of techniques. Let's say for example, so I'm a guy, like, I used to teach with the PPT, and also I used to teach theoretically with the written stuff also completely. So first we are going to learn full stack data analysis course. So here, okay, you have some people have attended almost one or two master classes. I don't know what why. I mean, they are aware or not. Tell me, like, what is the meaning of data? Any one of you? Okay, you want to learn data analysis, fine. You want to learn data science, fine. I accept it. So, what is data? First of all, in your point of view. So anyone, you can answer. If you know, you can answer me, or else I will be teaching you from the scratch. So data means nothing but, what is data?
It's a collection of
Data,
information, sir.
yes, data means nothing but collecting of information. Okay, data means nothing but collection. Okay, collection of information. Okay, now another question I will ask you. Like, I'm a real time person, so everything I will be talking like real time only here. So data means collection of information. Then immediately you are going to face an interview question, that is, what is the meaning of information here? This is how the interview questions will be. Okay. So what is the meaning of information? So data means collection of information. For example, for that I will be taking an example and I will be explaining you in a very clear way. So let's say we have a college. For example, I have a college. Any college you take, any college image you take. For example, I am going to take this image and I am going to save here, and definitely I am going to add it here. Definitely I am going to add it here to explain in a very clear way. So imagine this is the college we have. This is the college. So in the college, everyone, in the college, we will be having classrooms. So let's say we are having a CSC department. Let's say we are having civil department. We are having ACE department. Okay, we are having the Royal Mech department. Okay, different kind of people are there, different kind of students. Some students belongs to CSC, some students belong to civil, EC and mechanical. So my question for you is, all the students data, all these students data will be saved in office room, will be saved in office room. So in the office room, in the office room, it will be saved in computer. In the computer, it will be saved in Excel sheet. It will be saved in Excel sheet. Am I right or wrong? So the data of each student will be finally it is going to save in Excel sheet. It is going to save in Excel sheet. So my question is, why the data only saving in the Excel sheet? Why can't you are saving in any other, any other domains? So why you are not, anyone?
It's easy to track. It's easy to bifurcate.
Yes, it is very easy to track. Yes, very good answer. So here we need to understand one thing. The data which we are saving in an Excel sheet is known as an human readable data. The most interview point question. Okay. So what Excel sheet data is known as? Is known as an human readable data. Human readable. All these points you need to note in the notebook. I'm telling you. Human readable data. So if any data that is present in the Excel sheet, a human being can look into the Excel sheet and he can read it. For example, if I open an Excel sheet, if I open Excel sheet in front of you, so I can easily study like, okay, order ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID. So all the things I can study. When I can study, if I have a clear view in the data. So that is why for understanding the data to the human eye, we are saving the students information in the Excel sheet. Students information will be saved in the Excel sheet. How it is going to save? Student name, student phone number, student father number, student, I think what like roll number, I think so, roll number, some different kind of information. Every student information will be here. For example, if the student name is Sai, his phone number is so and so, so and so, so and so. His father number is also some number, and his roll number is like 101, for example. And the student data also will be added. So this entire thing is known as an information. Okay, if anybody asks you what is the information means, information is nothing but collection of independent stuff. Okay, collection of independent, which means as a person you are collecting individual data, individual information. Collecting the individual information is nothing but a data. So if you collect only one person means a single byte data. If you collect 100 people means that is known as an collection of information. Information is nothing but one person data. If you collect everyone's, that is known as a huge data. That is known as an huge data. So here I just want to ask you one thing. I think some people might aware of it. How many types of data are there in your point of view? How many types of data are there? Data. How many types of data that you are aware of?
It
Anyone?
might be so many types.
Mm-hmm. Can you have an
Common,
overview? Like,
common data, important data, which means
It's formal data and informal data.
yes. So yeah, I will add a. Your
hello.
your answer is perfect, but I will add a terminology. Perfect terminology for that. The
Okay.
Okay.
data are three different types. I'm telling you.
Okay.
According to the real time, the
It's
data
like
are three
structured,
different types.
unstructured, or semi-structured.
Yes. The first data type is known as an structured data. The first data is known as an structured data. The second data is known as an unstructured data. And the third one is known as an semi-structured data. Semi-structured data. Okay, there are three different types of data are there. So structured data means the data which is visible to the human eye is known as unstructured data. I'm writing a shortcut which is visible, and which is easy to read, which is easy to read, and also like which is easy to understand, easy to understand. Okay, everyone can mute the mic if needed, then on the mic. Okay. Okay. So structured data, one of the best examples I can give you. One of the best examples I can give you, that is Excel sheet and CSV files. So for the structured data, the best examples are Excel sheet and CSV files. Excel sheets and CSV files. So here, one more thing I want to tell you, like, can anyone explain me Excel sheet? You know, the data which is in the rows and columns, it's fine. What is the meaning of CSV? Guys, anyone? I think whatever the question that I am going to ask now, everyone will answer for me. What is the difference between MP3 and MP4? What is the difference between .mp3 and .mp4? MP3 is nothing but the music. Okay, MP3 is nothing but the music. MP4 is nothing but the video. Okay, music and video. So here you tell me one thing. Just for example, see, the best example I can give is if I write, let's say Kamal.mp3. Let's say if I write Kamal.mp4. So here file name is same. If you see, file name is same. Just because of the extension, you are deciding this file belongs to the music, this file belongs to the video, just because of the extension. So any file, anything you take in the entire world, everything depends on the extension. After dot, what it will be. Okay, so stuck in the structured data, there are two different types. One is Excel sheets, and another one is CSV. Excel sheet is nothing but which you know already, the data will be in the rows and columns format. CSV is also same. CSV means nothing but comma separated value. So I'm telling you, Excel sheet data, CSV data will looks like same, exactly 99.99%. It will looks like same. Only the difference is extension. CSV means .csv, which means comma separated value. Excel sheet means XLSX. Okay, the extensions. So remaining everything. Okay, if we go internally, this will be, for example, if there are 10 values in two columns, if there are 10 values, so there are two columns. Imagine there is a column x1 and there is a column x2. There are two different columns. Imagine there are two different columns. So in these two different columns, if the data looks like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is known as an Excel sheet data. Excel sheet, which means .xlsx. Okay. So same stuff, same kind of thing. If it is present in this manner, like x1, comma x2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is known as a dot CSV. So both are same. Both will be having. Now you tell me, guys, any one of you, how many rows are there and how many columns are there in this data?
There are two columns are there and four
Yes,
rows.
yes, column 1, column 2, and you know these are 4 rows. Row 1 to row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. Same representation you can see here. Same representation, column 1, column 2, and you are having 4 rows. Concept is same, everything is same. Just internally the representation is different. That's why structured data is having 2 examples. If the file is in the format of Excel, fine. If the file is in the format of CSV, fine, doesn't matter. I will show you the proof. For example, if you see, let's take, let me show you Titanic. I don't know it is available. I think, see, guys, you tell me, if you see here, I have X. You tell me this is an Excel sheet or it is a CSV? Any one of
Excel.
you, if you, it is an Excel. Okay. I have a file. I am clicking on it. I am clicking on it. I am right clicking on it. I am going to the properties. Again, I am going to the properties. And if I see here, what is the file? Guys, what is the file type?
Dot CSV.
It is a CSV file, but it is showing you like Excel only. That's what I'm saying. CSV file or Excel file doesn't matter. Everything will be having rows and columns only. So lot of people, they will think only data analyst will work with the Excel sheet data. So it is a wrong perception. The data analyst will work with the data, not with the file. Okay, that you need to keep in mind. With the data might be in the text file, the data might be in the CSV file, the data might be in the Excel file, doesn't matter who are asking you like the file name. As a data analyst, you need to understand the data. That is your job. Okay, so Excel sheet or CSV doesn't matter. They will be, if I open it, if I just click on and open it, it will open for you. It will open for you. See, in the Excel on it is opening rows and columns, rows and columns. Okay, that is one of the best examples I can give you for structured data. For unstructured data, sir, what example can you give me? For unstructured data, what examples can I give you? One of the best example that I am going to give you is images and videos. Images and videos. So unstructured data means the data which can't visible by the human eye. Which can't visible by the human eye is known as an unstructured data, which means like images and videos. Images and videos. I am a computer vision engineer, so I am completely working with images and videos only, like artificial intelligence. So in the images, there will be data. How many people will accept with me and how many people won't accept? For example, this is the image. According to you as a human being, you can see an old man here with a hat and some kind of thing. But as a AI engineer, I will be seeing the data. I will be seeing the data in the image. So as a human being, you know it is an image, but the computer, how your computer look into it, it looks like a data only. I will give you one best example. Everyone open the YouTube, for example. When you are free, open your YouTube. And in the search option, type Avengers movie. Type Avengers. Okay. Okay. After 1 hour, again type Avengers movie. Again, after 5 to 6 hours, again type Avengers movie. So in one day, how many times you have given the input, guys? In one day, how many times you have given the input? Total 3 times. So I'm telling you, open the YouTube and give 3 times. 3 times you search like Avengers, Avengers, Avengers. So imagine for the next 21 days, only the Avengers video is going to show you in your YouTube. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Are you getting the recommendations in the YouTube?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting the recommendations in the Instagram? Who is sending? We are the people who are sending as AI engineers. If you
All
search anything,
All apps whichever connected by Google.
Yes, all apps which are connected by the Google and the people who are maintaining the AI products on the backend. Okay. So not only that, recently there is another thing also. If if in the Instagram, if in the Instagram, I think Reels I something came no recently. Lot of people are watching the Reels. So if you are looking the reel, if you are looking the reel many times, and in that particular reel, green color area is there, for example, and in the next reel also you are watching the reel many times, and green color area is there in the particular reel. So again for the next 17 days, for the next 17 days, most of the 80 percentage of the images and 80 percentage of the videos reels will be sent to you to your mail id, which consisting of green color only. So all this, now you tell me, if there is no data in the image, if there is no data in the image, if there is no data in the video, how can we do all this operation? How can we do all this operation? Is it possible? No. So that's what unstructured data means. As a human being, you can't see the data in it, but the computer sees. According to the computer, it is a data. That's why it is an unstructured. You can't see the data in the image and the video also. Video is nothing but collection of images is nothing but video. For example, you can ask me, what is the difference between image and a video? As a data analyst, you need to know all these things. You will be playing with the data daily. So for example, what is the difference? This is a image. This is a image. So if I scroll very speedily, this is a video. What is the image? What is a video? Image means a single thing is known as an image. If you play everything, it's nothing but a video. Okay. So unstructured data, one of the best example for unstructured data is images and videos. Images and videos. Lot of things you will be doing with images. The entire world is running with images and videos only. I think I will give one more example for you. I think everyone will go to the village, to your grandmother or grandfather home if needed. When you're coming back from the village, you will be stopping at one location. Okay, you will be stopping at multiple locations. That's a different story. But when you want to enter to the urban area, to the city, it might be Chennai, Bangalore, Maharashtra, or Hyderabad, any might, there will be toll gate. Yes or no? I mean, toll gate. Have you ever seen that? Toll gate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Toll,
Yes.
toll gate. Oh, sorry. Fast tag toll gate. Okay, toll gates are there. Where is this toll gate? Okay, let me take this toll gate. So tell me, when your car is coming to the toll gate, how the gate is opening? So we have done 2 years of work on for the toll gates projects. When your car is coming, how the toll gate is opening? If the amount is there, if the amount is not there, why it is not opening? Who are doing all these things? Only one person is doing all these things, that is known as an camera. You tell me, camera will give you video or not? Yes or no? If you have a CC camera, the video will be recorded. So whenever the car is coming, when the car is coming, this camera will look into the number plate. It will look into the number plate. So, and it will take the number plate, the number which is on top of the number plate, it will check in the database. I will be telling you slowly what is the database, how exactly the database will be used in the real time, everything. So it will be checked in the database. So it will check like amount has been there or not. If the amount is there, if the amount is there, this camera will give the access to a device which will be here, and it will give the permission for IoT device. Please open. So IoT device will open the gate. If the amount is not there, the camera will not give the permission to open the gate. It will not give the permission for the IoT device. Okay. So this is what happens. Everything is maintained by camera, and you tell me it is taking a photo of your number plate. Camera is taking a photo of your number plate, which means it is taking a photo. That is image or not? It is an image. It is a data only, no? Obviously, that is the power of unstructured data. Okay, structured data means Excel sheet or CSV files. Any data which is in the form of rows and columns. Any data which is in the form of, we should not say like Excel sheet and this one also. Any data which is in the form of rows and columns. Okay, unstructured data means images and videos. One of the best examples I have given in front of you. Another example, if needed, open your mobile phone. Like when we enter to into the jobs, there are no mobile phones. But see, if you open your previously 5 years back or 3 years back, I think so. If you want to unlock your mobile phone, there will be some pattern, some keyboards will be there. No, if you will just press the power button, it will ask you enter the number. Okay, it will ask you enter the number to unlock the mobile. I'm telling to enter the number, or else some kind of what do you say patterns. But now today what is happening? Tell me, today what is happening? If you click on the power button, it will look into your face. If the face is matching, the phone is unlocking. Now tell me, what information is there in your face? Your face, my face, everyone's face is not a Shah Rukh Khan's face here. But why? What information is there in your face? That is the power of data. So that is why images and videos having a lot of data, that's why you are getting the recommendations. So it's a powerful, data is powerful. One of the best example for unstructured data. Can anyone guess what is the example for semi-structured data? Semi-structured data. So semi-structured data is nothing but text. For example, text. Okay. One of the best example is text. Another best example we can say speech or voice. Okay, speech or voice. These are also one of the best data. You can ask me, Kamal, with the text data, what you will do? Kamal, what you will do with the text data? You see, go to the Google. I will not do anything. Go to the Google. Here, in the search option, I cleared everything. I am typing cat. I am just typing the cat. I am clicking on enter. I am clicking on enter. If I select the all option, it will show some websites. Go to the images. Go to the images. Guys, you tell me, you are typing the cat here. You are getting the cat images. What is the relation between this image and this text? What is the relation? Now you need to understand. Image is a data. Text is also a data. Text is also one of the data. So here we need to understand. So car, let's say if I give car, all the car images will come. If I give elephant images will come. So whatever the text is also a data. For example, if you do the chatting, be very careful. I'm talking about the current scenario. After the data analysis, data science is booming up, which are trending things. For the next 100 years also, our earth will collapse, but artificial intelligence, data science won't reduce their jobs, because the data is increasing day to day. Data is increasing day to day. Okay, so be very careful when you're doing the text or when you're sending the voice messages, anything, because the social media is having your data perfectly. Okay, text is also one of the data. I can give you the best example without, instead of this, I can give you the best example. What is the best example? What is the best example for it? I think everyone will use the WhatsApp. Okay. So tomorrow morning you open your WhatsApp. If you want to send good morning, you will open my chat. Keyboard will come. You will just type G. Good morning, good evening, good night. These three options will come or not here. These three options will come or not in the keyboard, in the WhatsApp keyboard. If you type one word, three related informations will come. Who is sending this? Who is sending this? The data you already learned. It is trained. So text is also one of the data. Even the speech, you can ask me, Kamal, what is the purpose of speech? What is the purpose of speech? Just you don't do anything. You don't do anything. Go to the Google here. Go to the Google. Okay. See, speak something. Speak something. So if you speak anything, see for example, data analysis. See, it is recognizing and it is telling me. So who am I? I am a human being. What is this? It is a web. It is a Google. It is a software. Software is understanding the human language. Software is understanding the human language. See how where we are. So voice is also one of the data. Whatever you are speaking is also a data. Whatever you are typing is also a data. Okay, is also a data. And I have got one message after listening suggestions based on ranking, which is based on frequency count. Yes, it is completely NLP Akhtar. So I mean, I didn't go in depth there comparing the relations. Completely AI kind of things will be happening on the back end. Okay, so these are the structured data, unstructured data, and semi-structured data. So to be open, recently like 2021, 2022, 2021, okay, there the data analyst completely, if there is a data analyst, he is completely working with structured data only. He is completely working with structured data only. But nowadays, not many companies, there are few companies who are giving the opportunity for the data analyst to work in the semi-structured data and in the unstructured data also. Unstructured data also. Okay, so okay, as a data analyst, you need to have 100% of knowledge on the structured data. Little bit on the semi-structured or unstructured is fine. My question is, you are everyone here to learn the data analysis, no? Tell me exactly what this data analyst will do in the company. If you have idea, what we will do. Okay, what data analyst. So I'm going to tell you data science also, like what the data scientist will do. So those candidates are also there here. So what data analyst will do and data scientist will do. So what data analyst and data scientist will do. Scientist will do. And if they what they will do, what they have to learn, what they will do, what they have to learn, I will give a very clear idea here. So first of all, let me take one example for you, that is Apollo. I think everyone knows Apollo. What do you say? Pharmacy. Suppose Apollo Pharmacy. I will take suppose any one of the Apollo Pharmacy. Let me take one pharmacy. Let me save this image and let me upload the image here and let me explain. So for example, there is a Apollo Pharmacy. Apollo Pharmacy here. Okay, now the requirement. So I am working in a, see, listen very careful. Now you will get to know exactly the roles, responsibilities, everything. The roles, responsibilities, everything. Imagine this is a TCS company. Imagine this is a TCS company. Okay, TCS company. Okay. Now Apollo Pharmacy MD will be there, no? Apollo Pharmacy MD. Okay. Apollo Pharmacy head. He want to know one thing. He want to know one thing. So from the year, so the person who invented this Apollo Pharmacy, he want to do one thing. That is what he want is in the year 2023, from the January 1st to 2023 December 31st. December 31st. So in which locations Apollo Pharmacy is providing me more profits? So he want like the person who invented this Apollo Pharmacy, he want to know, because he need to have a clear idea in the business. Otherwise, what he can do? So what he need as a MD of the Apollo Pharmacy, he need to learn. He need to know 2023 January 1st to 2023 January 31st, in 1 year, which locations, which locations are having more profit or more profit, and which locations are having less profit, and which locations are having losses or showing the loss. He want to find out. He want to find out. Now, chalo. So what the Apollo Pharmacy MD will do? What the Apollo Pharmacy MD will do? He want to know. He got an idea and he want to know. So immediately he will connect with any one of the software company. Immediately he will connect with any one of the software company. So let's say he is connecting with the TCS company. He is connecting with the TCS company. Okay, he is connecting with the TCS company and he is requesting. So, and the client, so the Apollo Pharmacy head is our client because he is giving the project. So, the Apollo Pharmacy person will be connecting with the TCS and he will be asking like, I want to know this information. I want to know this information. So, what the TCS company will do? TCS company will do, yes, we can give you the best results. So give the project for us. Okay, TCS, so the Apollo Pharmacy person, because he is our client. Okay, so he is giving the project to the TCS company. He is giving the project to the TCS company. Now immediately what TCS company will do? Can anyone guess? What TCS company will do? Anyone? If you have a guess, you can guess. What he will do generally? He will, TCS company is getting a new project. The project is nothing but this is the use case. This is what we need to find out in the project. So what this TCS people will do now? Immediately they will start hiring. They will start hiring according to the project requirement. So what is this project requirement? This is not developing the websites. So the client is not asking you to develop the website. The client is not asking you to show the movies in the Hotstar, nothing. He want to understand which locations are making the profit, which locations are making the loss, and which locations are in less profit. This information he need. So according to his requirement, what kind of people the TCS needs? What kind of people? The TCS needs three kinds of people. The TCS needs three kinds of people. One is data engineers. One is data engineers. One is data analyst. Okay. And another one is data scientist. So for a project, three people will be needed. One people will be not enough. I will tell you why. So what happens exactly in the real time, I will tell you. So three people needed. So according to the experience, they will hire, they will keep the interviews. They will hire, that particular stuff. You know about it. There is no need of telling about it. Interviews will be happen. The people who are shortlisting, they will be selected and package will be discussed. This is the same story. That is the same story. Now, okay, project is done. Everything is done. So I want to, data engineers are there, data analysts are there, data scientist is there. Now I want to start the project. TCS company wants to start the project. So the question here is, I'm going to ask a question. He is telling you, the client is telling you, 2023 January 1st to 2023 December 31st data we need to find out. But my question for you is, who is going to give the data? This data, tell me. Client is telling, client is telling to find out. Did he say that he will give the data? Guys, did he say that he will give the data? Client won't give any data, I am telling you. Client won't give any data. He will just give the task. He will just give the task. So the TCS company already know that client won't directly give the data. So what the TCS company will do is, they will send a request mail. A request mail I am sending. So what, can anyone guess what will be there in the request mail? So to that particular Apollo Pharmacy MD, a request mail we will send. Request mail. What mail I will, what will be there in the mail? So we have the expert data engineers. If you give the access to your database, our data engineers will get the data from the database. Our data engineers will get the data from the database. From the database. Here I just want to tell me, any one of you, what is database? I'm giving like what are the things we are going to cover and how they are related. You need to know like why you are learning. Okay, what is database? Anyone? Database is nothing but, what is the
Storage place
meaning?
of your data.
Yes, the place
Storage
where
place of a structured data.
any data we can store. Okay, in this point of it's a structured data. So database means the place where the, let's say, the place where we are going to store the data. 1 minute, let me open. The place where we are going to open the data. Come back here. See, let me write it. Yes. So the place where we are going to store the data. We are going to store the data. So here we need to understand one thing. For example, I think a lot of people might know, long back we used to have mobile phones. In that mobile phones, we used to have memory card. Yes or no? I don't. A lot of people might remember this kind of memory cards. So I used to have a mobile. In that mobile, I used to keep this memory card. So all the, the photos which I am taking, all the movies what I am watching, everything will be saved in this particular memory card. Now tell me, for that particular mobile, this is the database or not? Because your data is saving in this simple chip. Is saving in this simple chip. So this is the database for your mobile. For your mobile. Now I am teaching you the class. So laptop, hard disk. Okay, laptop, hard disk. So in my laptop I will be having hard disk. So entire information, the files, everything, they will save in this hard disk. So to my laptop, for my laptop, this is the database, because all the data is saving in this particular box. In the same way, every IT company, so there are some companies which provide databases. Like see, some companies are providing memory card, some companies are providing like hard disk. In the same way, there are some companies who will provide database. Database is nothing but, see, in the mobile you are using memory card. Memory card is a database. Wherever you are saving the data, that is known as a database. So in an when coming to IT, lot of companies will provide the database. For example, Oracle company. So Oracle company, they will give some databases, like we need to buy the database. We just need to buy the database. Okay, database is nothing but the place where we are going to store the data. Okay, in the database point of view, I will explain you very clearly. For example, this is the data. This is the database. Okay, imagine this is the database. Okay, this is the database which is in my company. There is a database. Okay, don't think database is like a machine or like a box. Nothing. So it is just a card or online services. Simple. Okay, in upcoming sections I will be telling you, because a lot of databases also available in my computer. So I will be teaching you with Redis database, which will be used in the real time. I will be explaining you with MySQL database, Oracle database. So all the things I will be explaining with everything slowly. Don't worry about it. So here what I am doing is, in this database there is a data. Okay, in this database there is a data. As a human being, directly can I talk with this database, guys? For example, there is a memory card in your mobile. Memory card is there, na? If you speak with that memory card, will the memory card will be will the memory card will talk with you? It will, returnly it will talk with you? No, because it is not a human being. So database means the place where data will be stored. Simple. The data will be stored in this particular database, but as a human being, as a human being, as a human being, if you want to communicate with the database, there you will be using a mediator that is known as an SQL. Lot of people, they don't know why they will use the SQL till now. Okay, why you are using the SQL here? As a human being, I will talk with SQL. So I will talk with SQL. I will give the input to the SQL. SQL will take my input to the database. Okay, very simple. In a simple way, if I want to say, as a human being, I want to get one data. I want to pull one data. So I will tell SQL, hey SQL, go to the database and bring that particular file. So SQL will send the request. The database will give the reply, and that reply will be given to the particular person. So SQL is the mediator. SQL means query language. Query language, structured query language. For the structured data, you are writing some kind of queries. Okay, queries, everything we'll see in upcoming sections slowly. I don't want to put everything in one day. In a simple way, if I want to say, as a human being, I will take the help of the SQL to communicate with the database. Database will give the reply to the SQL, and that SQL will give the output for me. So that is why we are learning SQL and databases in this course. Why you are learning the database and SQL means you need to have idea first of all. Without any idea, there is useless of learning, no? Useless of learning. So here, just one thing. So we are sending the requesting mail. What we are sending the requesting mail? What requesting mail we are sending? To give the access to the database. To give the access to their database. Suppose Apollo Pharmacy database is here. This is the Apollo Pharmacy database, for example. So I have sent the request. Okay, and they have given the permission. Immediately our data engineers will connect with that particular database. They will connect. I'm writing here clearly. They will connect with the database, and they will get all the data which is needed for us. They will get all the data which is needed according to the requirement. Data engineers will connect to the database after giving the permission, and data engineers know what data they need according to the requirement. So they will not collect 2022 data. The requirement is only in 23. So, but in the database, 1990, 2000 data is also available, but we don't need all the stuff. We know only the requirement. So only those data they will collect, and they will keep it in the database, which is in our company. Okay, this is our company database. Okay, data. Now you tell me, guys, who are data engineers? Who are data engineers in the market? Data engineers are the people who are going to collect the data and going to save the data in the company databases. So these are the people who are the first heroes. It is a terrific job. Okay, collecting the data is not an easy job. Imagine if the client not accepting means data engineers will be using VPNs. They will be changing the networks. They will be using some kind of different kind of zero-tier networks. Okay, and they will do a lot of things, but they will get the data. End of the day, they will get the data. So that Apollo data is in the database. Immediately, what this analyst will do? What this data analyst will do? He will connect with the database and he will get the data. Okay, he will connect with the database and he will get the data. In the mediator, SQL will be there. In the mediator, SQL will be there because he is the mediator. Okay, now data analyst, what he will do? Data analyst, what he will do? He has the data now. He has the data. So data analyst, whatever the things that he knows, what the data analyst should learn, data analyst should learn Python. First, Python he need to learn. Very important. Without Python, there is no jobs. I'm telling you directly. Okay. So first, because using Python, lot of information you can learn from the data. Lot of information you can pull out from the data. So Python, data analysis or data libraries, Tableau, Power BI, as I mentioned, SQL and databases and Excel. So all these things he will already learn because everything is important. Python and data libraries, using these two, 50% of the data you will understand. Using Tableau and Power BI, remaining 50% of the data you will understand. SQL, to communicate with the databases. Excel means to keep the data in the Excel sheet. Okay, so he will do all these operations. Finally, he will develop a report. He will develop report. What report, Kamal? What report he will develop? I will show you here. See, just now I have given the class for some people. See, this kind of graphical representation he will give. Data analyst will give, see, beautiful graphical representation like January month how much, February month, March how much revenue is coming, like in each location. Just understand, okay? These kind of graphical representations we will build. Data analyst will build very high level graphical representation by understanding the data. See, in the map also he will show in which state, in which district, in which village the income is more and income is less. So all the things, all the detailed information the data analyst will keep. So from the east side, see, from the east side the income is more, or from the west side, or for the north side, for the south side. So from which location the income is coming more, from which location the loss is more. So a detailed report. And in that also, the beauty of this data analyst is the people who are making if you have the profit in the January month, means in the January 2023 lot of profit is there in the Chennai, for example. In the Chennai location, in the Apollo pharmacies, in the Chennai location, in the month of January, lot of profits are there, for example. Lot of profits are there. Okay, not only showing the profit but also finding what is the purpose of profit. Like the corporate people are buying more, or the technology people are arriving more, or else IT people are buying the more medicine. A detailed report, a clear picture and a detailed report will be created. See how much they are buying, averagely how much income they are generating for the Apollo pharmacy. A detailed report will be given by the data analyst. You can see different kind of images, you can see here different kind of visualizations to see why you are doing all these visualizations. Okay, this is just temporarily I'm showing you. In upcoming classes we will build everything from the scratch. So here my question is, why you are building all this stuff? Can anyone tell me why you are building all this stuff? Because what is your job as a data analyst? As a data analyst, you need to understand the data and you need to create the visualization. You will create the visualization. See, you will create the visualization. Just now how I showed in front of you, just now how I have shown in front of you. Okay, this visualization, data analyst will create this visualization. If you want to create this visualization, you need to learn Tableau, you need to learn Power BI, and to communicate with the databases you need to learn SQL and databases, and for understanding the data in a better way you need to learn Python and libraries. Everything is important here. Nothing you can say like this is not important. Everything is important. Okay, data analyst understand the data, he developed the dashboards. He developed this kind of visuals he developed. Data analyst developed the visuals. Then what the data analyst will do? Data analyst will submit this, he will submit the visualizations to the client. He will submit the visualizations to the client. So what, and he will explain to the client. He will explain to the client, okay, in the January month in the Chennai location, the profit is more due to the IT people because they are coming in the night time, they are coming and buying the medicines more. So a detailed report in which location profit is there, in which location loss is there, all the report the data analyst will give. Data analyst will give. Okay. After giving all the information, after giving all the information to the client, that information is there, no, whatever the information that he has given to the client, that information, this data analyst, that information, this data analyst will save in the database. The information that after completing submitting everything, the data analyst will save the information in the database using SQL, in the mediator. So now what the data scientist comes, the main and final hero. So data scientist will connect with this database. Okay, he will connect with the database and he will take the data what data analyst has sent, because data analyst has done lot of work. So he data scientist will take that particular work and he will also take the original data what the data engineers is collected. Okay, he will data scientist will take what data engineers has done, data analyst has done. He will take everything and he will use like what he will do. He will use machine learning. He will use deep learning. He will use NLP. Along with this, okay, data scientist will also use the things which I mentioned here. Along with this, he will use machine learning, deep learning, NLP, Dockers, production, lot of things he will use. Lot of things he will use. And what he will say, what this data scientist says to the client, this data scientist will give the final report saying that, hey Apollo, my data analyst is giving you the report that in 1 year, which areas are profit, which areas are loss, what is the reason for the loss, what is the reason for the profit, everything has been given by the data analyst. Now data scientist, what he will do is, in the year, he will do the prediction. In the year 2027, how much profit you will get, how much loss you will get. If you get the profit means from which locations you will get the profit, from which locations you will get the loss. All the future predictions will be done by the data scientist. Future predictions will be done by the data scientist. Finally, we will submit to the client. This is how the end-to-end the work will be happened in the real time. Data engineers, data analyst, and data scientist. Guys, you got an idea what you are going to learn now? The people who
Yes,
are
sir.
here.
Yes,
So
sir.
because lot of people, I know, like because I have seen lot of students, like more than 2000 students, they will take the course, they will come here, but they don't know why they are learning. Okay, why we are learning all these modules? See here, Python and data libraries, important. Without that, the first round of interview will be in Python. Lot of students are not understanding me because daily I am taking 2 or 3 interviews for 5 years experience candidates, for freshers, for internship, everyone. Without Python, nothing. First round of interview will be on Python. Second round, they will ask you these things. Third round, salary discussions. Okay. So this is what you are going to learn. So this is how the complete this end-to-end course will be taught by me only. So this is what we are going to learn like one after other. So how the workflow here? How our
Sir,
workflow
we'll
will
get
be?
the recording also.
Yes, so everything will be available. And I will show you where all those things are available. So what is our
Okay.
workflow? So for the first 45 days, what is our workflow? First 45 days. First, we'll start with Python. Why, sir? Why Python? I want to learn Power BI first. I want to learn Power BI. I want to learn Excel. See, if you learn Python in the first month, you will be having remaining 2 months. Okay, see, I will write here. In the first month, if you learn Python, in the second month and third month, you will be having Tableau, Power BI, Excel, SQL, some kind of things. So in these 2 months of span of time, the people who are from the non-IT, they can do lot of practice. If I teach you Python on the last 10 days, in the internship, what work you will do? Who is going to crack the interview? Okay. So first we'll start Python. Slowly each and everything we will learn one after the daily, only one concept. No worries, no hurries. But in time we will complete the content. Okay. After that, the data science people will start machine learning, deep learning. They will be having their own category. I will only teaching for them also. No worries for them also. So first analysis part, then data science part. For the data scientist people, I'm telling you. Okay, first we will learn Python. I will write the I will write the pipeline here. How first Python, then data science data libraries, then SQL with databases, then Tableau, then Power BI, then Excel. So till here, analysis people will go to the internship. There are few people who are data science related candidates. For them, I will start machine learning, deep learning, NLP, Dockers, production level, okay, production level, deployment, and optimization of the applications, okay, all this kind of thing. So this is how the workflow flows. So daily, whatever the work that I am doing in front of you, a lot of students will confuse where the files are available. So I have done all the arrangements. See, for the people who enroll the course, my course, this particular course, for them we will be giving the drive access, this drive access. We will give them this drive access. So to their mail IDs. So you can see here, Kamal, what is there in this drive access? So daily you will be getting, our team will be sending you the links. You will be having complete lifetime. Your mail ID will be having lifetime complete access to this drive. Okay. So recordings daily. Today recording is happening. No, today recording will be available here. Okay. Daily recording will be uploaded here. Next, what is the meaning of materials folder? Guys, I have written a theoretical stuff in front of you. I have written a lot of theory in front of you. So a lot of people will ask me, Kamal, please share this written file. Obviously. So I'm going to print in front of you daily. And let's say I will create a folder for you. Let's say AAA analysis, some kind of thing folder. So intro one, file name intro one. I'm going back here. I'm going to the materials. See, daily whatever whatever the theory that I am writing in front of you, daily whatever the theory that I am writing in front of you, those PDFs will be available in this folder. Okay, so you can open it and you can see it here. See, you can download or you can watch in see it in online. You can copy them into notes. You can do it, anything you can do. It's your wish. Okay, daily the written files will be available here, recordings will be available here. Every day whatever I am teaching, those PPT will be available here. Okay, those PPT. Okay, some people are very much interested in PPT. Some people will be interested in let's say writing kind of thing. So what we will be doing here is, so go to the PPT. First data science introduction, come back somewhere, introduction. So data science introduction, see Python introduction is there, some sort of introduction. So a lot of things you won't understand, but don't worry. Okay, introduction PPT. So recording will be available here after the class within 1 hour. PPT is there, material which I have written in front of you. Kamal, what about these two folders? So daily, for example, Python is there. For example, Python. In Python, I am teaching one concept. Guys, you tell me as a human being, how many examples we can teach in the class? So one concept, I will be explaining you 3 to 4 examples. Okay. So after the class, you will ask me, Kamal, like 3 to 4 examples is not sufficient for me. Then what to do? So don't worry. For example, in the classroom, I'm talking about Python. In Python, if I am teaching you one topic with 3 to 4 examples, don't worry, like don't waste the time to go to the internet and sit in the internet, download the examples. No, everything is already available in my laptop. So same concept examples, hundreds of examples will be available in this folder. Okay, so in the classroom I will explain the concept with some examples, and a lot of examples with the same concept will be available here. Okay, so that there is no need of wasting the time going through the internet. Recordings, PPTs, material, My work in the classroom, what I am doing, it will be available here. Same concept examples will be available here. Okay. So this drive access will be given by the teacher. Guys, you understood now what we are going to discuss in this course tomorrow. Okay, this is the first class, so I'm not going in depth along all the stuff. So tomorrow, what we are going to learn? Tomorrow, I am going to teach you. A lot of people are not asking me one question like, Kamal, you are saying like Python is important to understand the data file, but why Python? Why only Python? Why not Java? Why not C++? What is the C? What is the meaning of language? What is the meaning of programming? From which year they introduced? What we can do with the programming? Why the programming is important for the data analyst and data scientist? How much package we will get if we learn the programming? All these things we will learn tomorrow. Till why Python? Like what is the importance of Python? Till then we will learn. Then software installation, then starting basic concept, slowly one after other we will do this. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If you have any doubts, like there will be no muting, nothing in my class. So the people who want any doubts, if you want to clear, please ask me. I have very much patience to explain all the queries. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So is there any queries, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, then like I'm going to stop the sharing and class. So this recording will be given to you by the team by today night or tomorrow morning. So please have a look into the recording as well if needed. Tomorrow also same time 8 to 9:30 the class will be there. Please attend, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So in the morning or evening?
In the evening,
Okay, sir. Fine.
okay? Done.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Fine. Thank you.
See you tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Good night.
Very good night, everyone. Thank you for attending.